Hey everybody on YouTube, Fallout here, and we are going to attempt to record a live TWAB reading today. We're out here on the Twitch channel. If you are not a member of it yet, what the hell is you doing? Please come on out over to twitch.tv/FalloutPlays. But thank you for joining me today. We're gonna try something different this week. We're gonna do a live TWAB reading for January the 21st. Here we go. This week at Bungie, Hawkmoon is back on the menu. The new Harbinger, is that a word, activity went live this week to accompany the Hawkmoon exotic quest. Like a proverbial peanut butter and jelly, you can now finish this new activity to earn your catalyst to add some extra spice to the Hawkmoon. True. The new activity also lets you earn random rolls so you can start hunting for the perfect one to fit your style. Play the tape! Should I even click this video? Am I gonna get demonetized by bingo? This is the trailer, right?
The Hawk is back.
I'll just let this play.
I think we may have unfinished
YouTube, if you're
business.
watching and you haven't done the mission to get a random rolled Hawkmoon, wow, that was a great...
There's increased taken activity here.
Go hop into the
It's going to be
mission.
much more dangerous than
I've got a
last
video
time.
on the channel.
We'll run the perimeter.
Go
Keep
get
them
it
from
done.
closing you in.
That's enough. I have 2 videos on the Hawkmoon out already. Go get a random rolled Hawkmoon and try to get a god roll. Okay, completing the Hawkmoon catalyst from the Harbinger activity will not only bring your winged weapon to its full potential, but also unlock the Bungie Rewards long sleeve shirt for purchase. This Hawkmoon inspired shirt is the latest seasonal offering available on your Bungie Rewards page. We have mentioned in the past, we are moving to make seasonal content stick around longer to reduce the amount of FOMO, otherwise known as fear of missing out. AKA, people are really freaked out that they're gonna miss out on something that eventually gets taken out of the game. Kind of like how people missed out on Fellwinter for like a whole goddamn season. Goddamn season! Okay, in Destiny 2, our goal is to help players experience narrative beats and activities even if they start playing later after the season has ended, okay? Here's a look at what's sticking around from Season of the Hunt until the end of Year 4. Remember that the end of Year 4 should be about fall 2021, about September to November-ish for 2021. Okay, here's what we got. Story missions will be able to be launched from a node in the Director. Wrathborn hunts. Adored quest will continue to be available, okay? Crow's vendor screen on the Tangled Shore. Hawkmoon exotic quest. Okay, Anna, you can get the Hawkmoon exotic quest from now until the end of Year 4. So you have no rush to get your god rolled Hawkmoon. Seasonal Seal and Warden title. Seasonal Seal must be earned by the deadline on the Bungo rewards page. Due to an issue blocking the Triumph, we will be adjusting this deadline. Okay. Here are a few things that will no longer be available at the end of the season. Crow's bounties. Oh no! They're taking away the crow bounties that only give XP? That thing that I don't need anymore at all? A message from the field? Can't remember what that is. Seasonal artifacts, okay, duh, and the season pass. Shifting to keep more of this content around after the season ended has created some weirdness for Season of the Hunt, which was initially designed assuming the old model. This is why Crow was still hanging around in Spider's lair right after being unceremoniously kicked out earlier in the season. You may see other anomalies involving Crow in Season 13, oh god, I can't wait, as he'll be moving to a new destination, the Tower, while also remaining on the Tangled Shore. Oh, he's staying at the Tangled Shore to enable Season of the Hunt content tied to his inventory. So he's moving to a new destination, but remaining on the Tangled Shore. Is he gonna be both at the Tower and the Tangled Shore? Because that would be great. Okay, Season 13 should avoid these rough edges as its content has been designed from the outset to remain throughout Year 4. Umbral Engrams are back, baby. And they're pretty insane. Oh god, Umbral Engrams? Really? Back in 2020, Season of Arrivals introduced a new feature called Umbral Engrams, which allowed Guardians to focus rewards to the type of weapons and armor rolls they most desired. The system was well received by the community, that is true, it was. So we decided to do a little tuning and bring them back for Season 13 as well as future seasons in Year 4. Interesting. Let me think about that for a minute. Now, on one hand, is it kind of lame that they're bringing back something rather than giving us new things a little bit, but I did like the Umbral Engram system. It was a more targeted loot farming system. If you're unfamiliar with what an Umbral Engram was, it was like a particular type of legendary engram that you could take to a machine at the tower, and you could focus it to give you would have a better shot at getting the exact weapon or armor or whatever that you were trying to get. So I did appreciate that system, but it's kind of funny that they're like, oh, that was actually working? Okay, let's bring it back. While the new seasonal activity will always provide the fastest path to earning new rewards, we want to ensure that regardless of how you spend your time in Destiny, Umbral Engrams allow you to chase new rewards. Similar to Season of Arrivals, Umbral Engrams will drop from completing a variety of content. We have pared back the number of activities that will drop from, so you can now focus on the following activities if you're looking to farm some Umbral Engrams. Interesting. So Anno will be able to get Umbral Engrams from Patrols, Strikes, PvP, Gambit, Ordeal, Public Events, Blind Well. I'm sure a lot of people are playing Blind Well these days. So many people. Nightmare Hunts, Exo Challenges, Empire Hunts, and the new seasonal activity. That's almost everything in the game. That's kind of everything in the game, except for the raid. Note, Umbral Engrams also have a chance to drop from defeating enemies anywhere in the game. So even if you're not grinding this list of activities and playlists, you'll still be earning some Umbral Engrams. Fair. You may notice fewer Umbral Engrams sitting in your inventory than before. While it was fun to watch Umbral Engrams rain down on players in Season 11, was it fun? Was it fun? The drop rates were higher than expected, and so we are rebalancing the drop rate. Gotcha. Okay. So Umbral Engrams are earnable pretty much almost everywhere in the game, strongly everywhere in the game, but the drop rate is going to be tuned down. Okay. There will be a short quest to show players how to use the new Prismatic Recaster. The Recaster, the old pre-re machine that we remember from Arrivals, to focus Umbral Engrams. This quest is account-wide, thank the good God above, so you only have to do it once. Great. Prismatic Recaster, the old pre-re, returns as a kiosk with the capability to change Umbral Engrams into focused Umbral Engrams, which contain a smaller loot table. Because Umbral Engrams are here to stay, the new Recaster will have different pages for each season, and you will be able to focus engrams to the season of your choice. Whoa, wait a minute, let me read that again. Okay, so it's coming back as a kiosk with the capability, to focus Umbral Engrams, which we know contain a smaller loot table. Perfect. Because they're here to stay, the new Recaster will have different pages for each season. Wow. So they really are giving you a whole bunch of variety. Wow. Okay, I have to give them credit. That's actually not a bad idea. If there's a certain thing that you wanted from a certain season, you can just change the page on the Recaster to get a better chance of getting, or to focus your Umbral Engram to that season. But how is that going to work with sunsetting? In theory, if I wanted to go back multiple seasons to get a gun that is no longer obtainable in the current loot pool, I can get a gun that's no longer obtainable. I can get that gun from an old season, but it's going to come into my inventory sunset. Tell me if my assumption you believe would be true. Once you have used the Prismatic Recaster to focus your engram, you will still need to take it to the Umbral Decoder to claim your new reward. Got it, okay. So this is pretty much the anti-FOMO machine. The new Prismatic Recaster is like the anti-FOMO machine, because there's no way you would miss out. You just get an engram, you focus it, boom, now you got what you're looking for. Note, Season of the Hunt's Wrathborn rewards will not be featured on the Prismatic Recaster in Season 13, because players can still use the Wrathborn lure to chase specific weapon rolls. Okay. Prismatic Lens. We have a new way to unlock different focusing options for your Umbral Engrams through a new reward called the Prismatic Lens, okay? Prismatic Lens will unlock a new focusing option so you can target a narrower collection of gear or target specific armor stats, okay? You will be able to earn prismatic lenses by doing various activities in the game, and you can track your progress towards unlocking lenses at the Prismatic Recaster. We don't want to spoil everything though, of course not, so we'll let you discover how to start earning these in Season 13. I wonder if it would be through possibly an endgame activity, maybe a legendary lost sector, maybe a nightfall, PvP? There have to be more ways to get it other than PvP, or the PvE community would rage. Interesting. Okay, so keep your eye peeled for the return of the Prismatic Recaster and the arrival of the Prismatic Lens. Okay, let's move on. Titles: A Gilded Age. One of the most satisfying feelings in Destiny is watching your list of completed triumphs fill up to unlock new seals and titles. We have some new plans to further improve this feature and give you yet another way to flex on other Guardians at the Tower, Pog. Here is the Triumphs design team with the details. Enter Bungo Triumph Team. Hey everyone, welcome to a new year. I'm not doing the voice. We wanted to share a change coming to seals and titles in Season 13. As I'm sure you've noticed, we've been shipping a Flawless and Conqueror title each of the last 3 seasons. We liked the idea of re-engaging with titles season over season, but we don't like the challenge and time commitment of doing the entire thing every season, so it's time to make a change. As always, we start with the goals. Allow players to show off their engagement with the core rituals season over season. Preserve the value of earning the title. Decrease the amount of grind required season over season for players that want to earn them all. Starting with Season 13, if a player has completed the seal for one of our core ritual titles, aka Unbroken, Dredgen, Flawless, Conqueror, players will have a series of additional seasonal objectives to gild that title. What does that mean? Oh, weird. But wait, what does Gilded mean? A series of seasonal objectives to gild a core ritual title. A new border around the seal in the Triumphs UI. A pip tracking how many times in your career you've gilded a given title. A new color and symbol for the title over your head that you can show off, of course. Interesting. This looks to me like the Destiny version of prestiging. They're calling it gilding, and it applies to your seasonal titles. You can repeatedly gild a title over and over and over. That's interesting. You too can be a prestige Dredgen. What do I have to do to gild a title? Once you finish the base seal and claim your hard-earned title, a list of optional seasonal objectives will be revealed. By completing these seasonal objectives, you'll earn your guild for the season. Interesting. Title gilding resets at the end of each season. Right. So you have to do it, if you want to, you could do it every season, if you wanted to. What happens when the season is over? Each season, the optional gilding objectives will reset and may even change to fit the unique experiences of any given season. Interesting. All of the base objectives of the title will be preserved, and your title will revert to its typical purple coloring. Which titles will be affected? The 4 core rituals of Trials, the Ordeal, Crucible, and Gambit. Flawless, Conqueror, Unbroken, Dredgen. Feedback, please. Twitch chat, YouTube, comment section, go let Bungie know on the forums and on Twitter. Give them the feedback. These changes are a result of the constructive feedback we get from all flavors of players in the Destiny community. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep the feedback coming, and happy Triumph hunting. Guardian giveaways. Oh, look at this. We got a Destiny Beyond Light Collector's Edition signed by Pete Parsons over there. Oh, these people. I don't even know who half these people are. Bungie. Did they really write Bungie Security? That's funny. Fair enough. Cool. This week, the Bungie store is celebrating Guardians everywhere with the 3rd annual Guardian giveaway contest featuring curated collections of Destiny gear, including prizes like the sold-out Beyond Light Collector's Edition signed by the Bungo team. For a limited time, a variety of discounted merchandise bundles and a free gift with purchase are available at bungostore.com. This is the player support team here, leaving soon. We're currently investigating issues surrounding the completion of certain triumphs related to the Warden title, and will adjust the code claim and seal pin purchase deadlines accordingly. We are currently investigating issues surrounding the completion of certain triumphs related to the Warden title and will adjust the code claim and seal pin purchase deadlines accordingly. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Almost 9 years ago, stats and files from our previous franchise, Halo, stopped getting updated on the Bungie.net site. Right. If you're a Halo player, they got halo.bungie.net over there, and it's going down on February 9th. RIP. Let's see. Okay, known issues. While we continue investigating various known issues, here's a list I can talk, of the latest issues that were reported to us in our help forum. We're investigating an issue with Sony, where PlayStation users can't send invites through the companion app. RIP. The Lightseeker Triumph isn't unlocking after claiming all 5 feathers. The Birds of a Feather Triumph is not unlocking when players complete the Harbinger activity, then all players have the Hawkmoon equipped. VO lines are not playing during the Harbinger activity. A lot of bugs here, Bungie. The blacklight orbs left behind by the High Celebrant won't open portals if shot by sidearms. Lol. The High Celebrant will always show immune damage even with the Wrathborn buff active. Yada yada yada. The Augment lockout timer occasionally resets during the final encounter against Big Daddy Taniks. Sometimes the wrong tether box gets tethered during the final encounter of the Garden of Salvation raid. The plates in the puzzle room during the Shirochi encounter in the Last Wish raid sometimes won't work if a Titan, Ward of Dawn, or Warlock Well of Radiance touch them. Cool. Movie of the week. Great. Movie of the week. A montage. Oh god, really? A Cloud Strike montage? Somebody tag Cool Guy on Twitter. Great. Artist of the week. That's pretty dope. Banshees is savage. What is going on here? Literally don't know what's going on here. We know that there are a lot of community conversations happening around the current state of the game. I don't want to lean too far into the "we're listening" meme, but it's 100% true that we take community feedback to heart and are absolutely considering community concerns and suggestions as we continue to evolve our plans for 2021 and beyond. Earlier this week, Assistant Game Director Joe Blackburn, aka Joe Garoth, put out a tweet mentioning this and that we will give an update to the community with a deeper dive into the state of Destiny. Last year, I said Destiny's best days are ahead. Seeing what's coming, I believe this more than ever, but we have work to do to get there. 2021 is going to be a little different for Destiny, taking some time to validate our plans, but expect a state of Destiny 2021 next season. Keep your eyes peeled for Bungie, somebody at Bungie, either Joe Garoth or Luke Smith or whoever, to drop a gigantic State of Destiny thesis, when they write that 20-page document in Season 13. Keep your eyes peeled for that. We love D2 and love having the privilege to work on it. We're excited about some of the changes we have next season, and we'll have some more to lay out over the next few weeks as well. Thanks for playing, Cosmo. YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I know today's video was a little different. We decided to do a live read on the Twitch channel. Thought it might be more fun to mix it up a little bit. If you want to join us every Thursday for our TWAB waiting room on Twitch, I really recommend that you do. We got a lovely community over there. Everyone's mad fun. Come give a follow, hang out while I play live. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.